Hey, how we doing, everybody? It's your best of friends, the Joe Cafarelli himself. How we doing, everybody? That was an awful intro. Thank you very much for recognizing that. Yay! All right, folks. Whoa, what do I got up here? Hacking everything. I've seen all my stuffs, my behind the scenes stuff. How we doing, everybody? What a crazy time we're in. Holy guacamole. Stuff just continues to hit the fan, folks. Alright, I'm going to continue to bore you all with more coding on Codecademy, everybody. I know you guys love it. I know everybody watches it. And I'm going to keep doing it. All right, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good, safe day out there. Hopefully the music's good. Did I lose music? Nope. Man, I need new headphones. These stinking headphones. I got a jack holding on to the. Oh no, I got a hairpiece holding on. Oh, it's not holding it down. There it goes. Is it gonna hold? I gotta let my fingers off so slightly. It's holding. It's so ghetto rigged. Let me see if I can add a camera real quick. I can show you guys how I have it real quick. There it goes. Oh, is it slow on my other? No, it's not slow on my other camera now. So you guys can see. So, yeah, I got my lovely hairpiece holding up my camera thing, my headphone jack right now, so I can just hear it. A little bit behind the scenes. Did it turn off? What did it do? Did it come back? Just had to make sure it's off. All right, everybody. We're getting into JavaScript. We kind of pushed through the CSS stuff. Again, a lot of it I had already gone over and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna kind of like breeze through this beginner JavaScript stuff and to get to some of the more juicier parts of JavaScript. All right. So what is JavaScript? Last year, ooh, I just got a little bit of that just too loud on my ears. No, I'm doing it. I don't know what that's standing for. Whatever. All right. Last year, millions of learners from our community started with JavaScript. Where JavaScript is primarily known as the language of most modern web browsers. And its earlier quirks gave it a bit of a bad reputation. However, the language has continued to evolve and improve. JavaScript is a powerful, flexible, fast programming language now being used for increasingly complex web development and beyond. Since JavaScript remains at the core of web development, it's often the first language learned by self-taught coders eager to learn and build. We're excited for you to be able to create JavaScript foundations. You gain here JavaScript powers the dynamic power behavior of most websites, including this one. In this lesson, you'll learn the introductory coding concepts, including data types, built-in objects, essential knowledge. For all aspiring developers, make sure to take notes and pace yourself. This foundation will set you up for understanding the more complex concept of later you'll encounter. Alright, so again, I had already gone through all the way up to scopes. So I gone through some of the beginning part already of this Java course, but I'm just gonna touch on some of the stuff that may be a little bit rusty to me. Obviously, we have console log. Console log, we can do all kinds of obviously we can do my brain is failing me sometimes. See what the words are. Concatenate. Concatenate. That's the word I was looking for. So obviously we have 1+ year. Obviously do that. Then we can obviously we'll just fix that. Again, I'm gonna skip a lot of this. Fixes that. Cool. Whatever. Comments. Yes, comments. Good. Data types. We got numbers, strings. Number, strings, booleans. Yep, true, false. Identified, undefined, symbols, objects. Okay. Alright, so we got all the arithmetic operators. Yep. Just gonna keep breezing through until it gets to probably around functions and stuff like that, but just to just to give myself a little refresher on functions and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I'll breeze right through it. It's not like I haven't created, some small web programs and stuff like that, but properties. Yep. Already got W3 and MDM opened up just for some references if I get stuck again. So it's just showing me the property operators with length and stuff. Very good. Methods. Remember that methods are actions you can form. Data types have access. Remember that methods are actions we can perform. Data types have access to specific methods that allows you to handle instances of the data types. JavaScript provides a number of string methods. We call or use these methods pending an instance with a period, the dot operator, the name of the method, opening and closing parentheses. The dot operator, name of the method, opening and closing parentheses. So methods. What was the previous one? Properties. When you introduce a new piece of data into a JavaScript program, the browser saves all properties. Yes, so you can look at properties. You can pull up all kinds of properties or stuff like that. Saves the instance that all the data types have access to specific properties like values, stuff like that, are passed on to the instance. For instance, every string has a property called length that stores the number of characters inside of the string. You can receive these properties when the information appears with the name. built-in properties. Is that what I mean? Property. So access layers. The dot notation and or brackets. In the dot notation, in the object property syntax, the property must be apologies. Identifies a sequence of characters. Yep. Names. Alright, let's go back before we get into nowhere's land. Going down a rabbit hole quickly. All right. Let's take a look at the cheat sheet. All right. Let's log JavaScript language methods. Methods return information about the objects and are called by appending the instance with the period, method name, and parentheses. Libraries. Libraries contain methods that can be called by appending the library with the name period. Libraries. Math is the library. Random is the method. Gotcha. Just remembering this stuff again. Limit is a primitive of data that include a set of integers and floating numbers. String.left. The string.left property of strings returns the number of characters that make up the string. Data instances. When a new piece of data is introduced to JavaScript program, the program keeps track of the instance and data type instances. Booleans, math random. Math random is the function. Math for Mandula oblongata, my mablubla blanca. Interpol. Okay. So it's not concatenation, it's string interpolation. Interpolation is the process of evaluating string literals containing one or more placeholders, expressions, variables, etc. It can be performed using the template. Did I lose my headphones again? Did I just lose the music? I can't tell now.
All right, I was right. Concatenation.
What? That was so random.
Right now.
Did I lose my internet? What was that? That was super weird. Hold on, this.
So.
Okay, I am live. That was super weird for a second. I don't know what the heck that was. Nothing's messed up, really. I don't see anything messed up. We shall continue. Alright. Yes, okay. So we understand properties. We understand methods. Remember that methods are actions that we can perform. Data types have access to methods that allow us to handle instances that data types have access to. Method of string methods. Properties and methods. Okay. With examples. So here we have some properties and methods with examples. Window references, math. So this is all of our, so math, library, and then, let me just make sure I'm saying that right. Yeah, and then math is the library, and then, yeah, the method, it says method right there. So you can access these methods with the math library. And we come down here, we have floor, that's used a lot, random used a lot, a couple of them. You know, some of them get into more complex mathematical equations and stuff like that. We got some classes too. Yeah, so the constructor. So this is some of the date method. Yeah, some date method and properties. Yeah. So if you were to get date, yeah, okay. Did I touch it? Or did I lose internet again? understand what's going on. I'm like, I'm not even thinking right now.
All that to fight over the date.
Alright. Just breaking off the rust, guys. Breaking off the rust. But I feel like this has for me to do two very close. You will use program endeavors with review variables, hold reusable data programs associated with named variables stored in memory. The var is pre-6. That is preferred way to declare variables when it can be reassigned. The const is a preferred way to declare a variable with a constant value. Variables have nothing otherwise. We can do the template literals. And it's like I feel bad that I'm not going back all the way through everything, but it's like I already know. Right? Yep. And camel case, gotta remember camel case. Size, const. Creating a variable let. Mention the let. Introduce you the let signals variables. That can be changed over. We should be aware of using let even var is that one. Assigning the value. Make sure this is undefined. Okay. So if you don't assign a value to somebody's a question. If you don't assign a value to a variable declaring using let, it automatically reassign the value later. Very good. Remember that. That comes in handy. Const. The const. Let's see, trying to put constraint. Just like var and let, you can store values in const. Size. Var to look. Variable const cannot be reassigned because const. When you try to reassign to be a type error, const must be assigned value declared. If you try to declare a const variable without value, you get a syntax error. So if you don't declare a const right off the rep, you get a syntax error, but a variable declared with a let or a var will be an undefined and can be assigned later. You are trying to decide between which keyword to use, lets or const. Think about whether you need to reassign the variable later on. If you do need to reassign the variable later on, use let. Otherwise, use const.
The tacos. I'm gonna eat tacos every day.
Let's consider we can use variables in math rows to calculate a new values and assign them. Or check out the value below. W equal W plus 5. In the example above, we created a variable W with the number 4 assigned to it the following. W equals W plus 1. Increase the value of W to 5. Yeah. So it's not, yeah, I got it. Another way you could reassign W is after performing some mathematical operator, on it is to use a built-in mathematical assignment operator. We could rewrite the code above like this. So we give it the initial value, and then the mathematical operator plus it's equal to and plus or equal. I forget how it's supposed to say it. So, second example, we've used the pretty much as like the increase assignment operator to reassign W. I'll perform the mathematical operation of the first operator plus using the number to the right, then assigning W to compute the value. We also have access to other mathematical operators, subtract, times, divide, which works similar. So those operators here, and that's what we have our let, which allows our level up with the initial value of 10 to be reassigned a new value. And with our mathematical operators we have here, we are, instead of reassigning it a total gamer golf, yeah boy, how we doing, brother? It's been a while. How you been? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope everything's good, man. Yeah, hope everything's good. Hopefully you guys are. I don't know how the weather is up by your way. Hopefully it's okay. But thank you, man. Good to see you. All right, so we got our mathematical operators, which can make our scripting a little bit neater. Okay, so the increasement and decreasement operators, mathematical assignment operators include the increasement operator and decreasement operator. These increasement will increase the value by 1, and decreasement by 1 as well. So we have the decreasement operator and the increasement decreasement operator as well. Just like previously, assign the operators, assign the values. So again, we use in the let, so we can reassign a value. All right, and then it'll gain an increment of 1 every time. Okay, very good. Just breezing through some JavaScript here, Gamer Golf. Going through the back-end developer stuff on Codecademy. I'm still bouncing back and forth on Try Hack Me and stuff like that too. I've been away. I haven't been away for a while, but I've been away from doing stuff in a while. Just dealing with other stuff in the life, you know. Things get crazy. Yeah, so it's like breaking off. You know how it is. You got to break off the rust every time. String concatenation with variables. In the previous exercise, we assigned strings for variables. Now let's go over how to connect or concatenate strings and variables. The plus operator can be used to combine 2 string variables, even if those values are being stored. Variables. So we have our pet variable. Yep. My armadillo. My armadillo. So we can do this. My favorite pet is a lion. Or we could say, well, it's going to do the other one in a second anyways, where it's going to show me the string in E6 versions of JavaScript, we can insert or interpolate. I think that's how you say that, interpolate variables into strings using the template template literals. Check out the following example where a template literal is used to string along together. So we have my pet, and then these are the backticks, not the quotation marks. So one thing to be aware of is you use the backticks here. So template little rows is wrapped by backticks. This key is usually located, okay. Inside of the template little row, you'll see the placeholder, my pet, the value of my pet, and the interpolate. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Interpolate, yeah. And then when it prints out, it says my pet is an armadillo. One of the biggest benefits to using template little rows is readability of the code using template little rows. Man, that was a big explosion. They're blowing up a huge hill right down the street from my house. They've been blowing it up for the last couple of months. It's solid granite. Boy, it's right on the street too. It's crazy. And man, they are I mean, it was big. It was a big hill. And they've already gone like halfway through the thing, just pounding away at it, chipping away. They even they started processing rock there too. So all the granite they're processing down to like 3¼ inch crush. All right, so we have our template rules. A very good type of operator. While writing code, it can be useful to keep track of all your data types, all the data types of variables in the programs. If you need to check data type of a value, you can use the type of operator. The type of operator checks the values to its right and returns or passes the string as a data type. Type of. Okay. Good. Alright, so just reviewing some of the variables. Yep. Variables hold reusable data associated with its name. Variables stored in memory. The var keyword is pre-6. The let is preferred to declare variables which can be reassigned. Const preferred for a variable that is a constant value. Variables that have not been idle stored undefined. So only let will allow you to create a empty variable where const. Give you a syntax error. Mathematical assignment operators make it easy to calculate new values and assign it to the same variables. The plus operator is used to concat strings, including string values. It's variables. Template literals use backticks and the $sign and the curly brackets to interpolate values of the strings, type of to the right of the string. I believe we worked out the quiz. Yep. I believe did this already. Okay. Very good. Did I do this project? Yes, I did. That looks a little goofy. Did I do that? Oh yeah. I'd like to see if I can get back up to where I'm actually almost there. This is the worst station. Whoa. I don't know what we're going on with that. It's fun. It's a break on me today, I guess. Okay. Okay. What is petitional statement? In life, we make decisions based on circumstances. Think of it. Everyday decisions on molding, falling asleep, tired, going to bed, otherwise. Let's start today. These are if else decisions. Can be molded in code creating. This lesson. If else. Bring operators logical value, trust, truth and falsity, terminal all operators and switch statements. Mm-hmm. Alright, guys. That's it for the stream. I will catch y'all later.